All right. We live. All right. Divine ones, come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Let me see. Get on in here. Get on in here. Get on in here, baby. Come on in. Come on in. How y'all doing? If y'all can hear me okay, drop a one real quick in the chat if you can hear me okay. If you can hear and see everything okay, put a one, put a one in the chat. Hey, Regina Michelle. I see you. Come on in. Come on in. How y'all doing, baby? Check in. Check in. All my divine ones. Yvonne, I see you. Okay, I see some ones. So we good. We good. We good. Y'all can hear me okay. Come on in. Come on in. Ashley, I see you. Jay Wiz. Miss Rack. Hey, Miss Rack, come on in. That's my change agent right there, baby. Come on in, Miss Rack. Proverbs 31 woman, come on in. Hey, Alicia Harvey, come on in. I see you. My divine one, all gas, no brakes, anything. Come on in, Alicia Harvey. Shauna, I see you. Come on in, Shauna Hensley. Okay, so y'all can hear me okay. Okay. So y'all come on in, come on in. I wanted to do a pop-up training today for my coaches and my entrepreneurs. This is from our Level Up with Latoya series. So I'm teaching this live over here on our main channel, but the replay, you're going to be able to find the replay to this training over on the Level Up with Latoya YouTube channel. So we're building up that YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to Level Up with Latoya, what you waiting on, baby? You need to go ahead and go over there to Level Up with Latoya. Go ahead and subscribe. Okay, because over there on Level Up with Latoya, I give you free master classes like what you getting today. You get free master classes, free trainings, free courses. Okay, you ain't got to pay nothing. It's free 99, free.com to help you level up your body and level up your business and your brand. Whatever type of business you have, you're a business owner or entrepreneur, or for any of my coaches, I teach you level up strategies to help you go to the next level and 10x and get a whole nother transformation, baby, with your body and with your business. And why do I do that? Because in all my years of coaching and out of all my divine ones that I've coached, is some things that I have come to see, that I've come to realize, that when a person has a better body and a person got their money together, they serve God on a whole nother level. Listen, I don't care what you say. When that body looking right and that bank account looking right, oh, baby, you be glory be to God. You be glory be to God, baby. You be like, "Ooh, God is good. God is amazing. Ain't God good?" So you can serve God on a whole nother level, baby. When you got that brand together, you got that business, that bank account together, and you got that transformation in your body, that energy change. Y'all know I'm telling you the truth. That energy shift when you start liking what you seeing in the mirror and you start being able to take care of some things that you've been wanting to take care of for a long time, it feel good. It feel good. Come on now. So I I want to give you all the knowledge, give you all the tips, all the strategies. Now I don't know everything, but I know what has worked for me and what the principles that I've used to transform my life, transform my business, my brand, and my body. So I want to share it here with y'all on this training today. And this is something that God gave me the other day when I was on the trail at the park, the importance of how us as coaches and entrepreneurs, where my coaches and entrepreneurs at, baby? If you a coach, put it in the comments. Just say coach, put the word coach in the comments. Or if you have another type of business, let us know in the comments what type of business you have. If there's a business you thinking about starting, you haven't launched it yet, go ahead and put it in the comments, baby, and let us know what type of entrepreneur are you, what type of coach are you. If you one of my coaches that's in Latoya Okeia Academy, I'm so excited about what we're doing in there. I'm going to be meeting with my coaches for our quarterly meetup coming up in the beginning of October. So all my coaches that's in my certification, make sure you check your email because we've been sending some things out to your email because we're going to be meeting up so you can get set up for this next quarter that we about to go into. So you can set yourself up for success, baby, in your coaching business. So yeah, y'all put it in the comments, baby. So I wanted to drop this training for y'all today. Again, the replay is going to be on Level Up with Latoya. You can go over there and watch the replay. But this is what was on my heart to share. As a coach and as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, this is for you whether you're a coach or not. If you have another type of business, you send out a message before you even open your mouth. In the way you present yourself, in the way you carry yourself, and in the way you show up and with your body. I want y'all to put this in the comments. Say, my body is my billboard. My body is my billboard. You might not have the budget to go and get a billboard up there on the highway, on the interstate. You might not have, it might not be in your marketing plan and your budget for your business finances. You might ain't marketing like that. But let me tell you something. When you wake up in the morning and you step out of your house every day as a coach, as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, you already marketing. You ain't never got to buy no billboard if you don't want to, because your body is the billboard. Now, let me give a disclaimer before I get into the teaching real quick. This is going to look different for every person. The teaching that I'm going to give y'all today on why as a life coach, you must lock in on fitness. Why as an entrepreneur, you lock in on fitness. When you hear me say lock in on fitness, I don't want you to be thinking, oh, I got to have a six pack. Oh, I gotta be jacked. I gotta have all these muscles. I gotta do burpees every day. I gotta do, I gotta jump rope. I gotta do all these extreme workouts. I gotta do all these heavy lifting. I gotta turn into an action figure. No, this is going to look different for each and every one of you. I'm talking about you locking in on fitness in a way that you become the best possible version that you can become for yourself in your capabilities of what your body is capable of. And for each and every one of you, that's going to be something different. So I don't want you looking at nobody else or comparing yourself to anybody else or how somebody else look, how another coach look, or how much weight another coach lost or whatever. That's good for them. But I'm talking about what works best for you, because you are in your own lane and your transformation going to look completely different and unique to you. Okay. So your body is your billboard. Your body is your billboard. You speaking without you even opening up your mouth. Your body is your billboard. So I want y'all to write this down. Class is session now. We done started class. Class is in session. Your body speaks before you do. I want you to write that down. Your body speaks before you do. When you walk into a store, when you walk into the mall, when you go to an appointment, a doctor's appointment, when you running errands, whatever it is you're doing, listen to me. Your body speaks before you do. And to any of my coaches, I know y'all can testify to this. Whenever somebody asks you what you do, when they ask you, well, what kind of business do you have? Or what is it? What is it that you do again? What did you say you do? As soon as you say you a coach, as soon as you say, oh, I'm a life coach, I don't know if you noticed this or not, but as soon as you say that, you know what them folks start doing? They start looking you up and down. And it might happen so quick that you don't even catch it. You don't even see it. But the moment you say, I'm a coach, they looking at you. They looking you up and down. Because when you say I'm a life coach, okay, they looking to see, well, what's going on in your life. They looking to see how put together do you look. They looking to see how much discipline do you have. And again, this is not, you don't have to be at the top of the top. You don't have to be dressed down to the, all this and that. I'm not saying that you have to be perfect, But again, I'm saying that you become the best version of yourself for you, and you present the most healed and whole version of yourself that's possible for you. This is not comparing yourself to anybody else. So your body speaks before you do. Before you ever open your mouth, people are already sizing you up. And now this ain't the way I created this. This is just the way the world is. Okay. I'm a spiritual person. Y'all know that. I put out a lot of spiritual content. This is who I am. I love the Lord. But this is the world that we live in. I ain't saying it's supposed to be like this, but the truth of the matter is that it is like this. And this is the world that you live in. This is the world that your children live in. This is the world that you do business in. This is the world that you go to work in. This is the world that we in. And so the Bible even lets us know that we have to be wise. We have to be wise as a serpent and gentle as a dove, but you got to be wise as a serpent. So you got to know your surroundings and know how the people around you view stuff and how they think. So your body is going to speak before you do. Before you even open up your mouth, your body is already sending a signal. People are already sizing you up. As a life coach, your appearance sets the tone. Okay. As a coach, as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, listen, especially you any type of entrepreneur, that business orbits around you. When you are an entrepreneur, your business orbits around you. You are the center of that business. So how you carry yourself, your energy, your discipline, your level of fitness. If you like how I used to be, I couldn't walk from here to the mailbox without being out of breath. Come on now. I'm like, now how in the world I'm supposed to coach somebody? How in the world I'm supposed to teach somebody about some discipline? And I'm sitting up here taking down a half a dozen to a whole dozen of donuts. And again, I ain't talking about nobody. I'm talking about me. I put me on the chopping block. I testify, Reverend. And at some point, that's what we have to do. We have to be real with ourselves, and we got to coach ourselves first. We got to hold ourselves accountable first and say, now, what areas in my life have I been letting me off the hook a little too much? What areas of my life have I not been holding myself accountable? Because what I do in private and how I carry myself in private, the bad habits that I've had for a long time, the things that I do in private is going to show up in public. It's going to show up. And so your body is going to speak before you even open your mouth. So as a life coach, your appearance sets the tone. Your body is your billboard. And I want y'all to listen to this. When you look disciplined, you look healthy, you look put together, people trust you more. Come on now. Come on now. People trust you more. They trust you more because you know what? It's hard to lock in with fitness. It is not an easy thing to eat in a calorie deficit every day. It is not an easy thing to portion control your food. It is not an easy thing to drink enough water every day. It is not an easy thing to get in enough steps every day to make sure you stay active. It is not an easy thing to go to the gym and lift weights that tear your muscle, that make you sore, that make you so sore till you can't even hardly get up and down your steps sometimes. You can't even sit on the toilet sometimes. Come on now. My weightlifters know what I'm talking about. It ain't no easy thing. It's challenging. It's hard to do that. So when you lock in on fitness, it shows people that you do things that it shows people that you're the type of person that don't run away from challenges. It shows people that you are consistent and that you consistent enough to do a hard thing for a long period of time. And then when it comes to booking clients, when it comes to getting clients in your coaching business, when it comes to getting people to buy your products and buy your services, people are more likely to trust you, because they see the way that you carry yourself and they see the transformation that you created in your own life. So when you look disciplined and healthy and put together, people just naturally trust you more. They naturally trust you more. And again, I'm not saying that everybody got to have a six-pack, that everybody got to be, that you got to be this and you got to be that, but you be the best version of you for you, for you. I want y'all to write this down too, because this is very important. And this is something that I talk to with my kids as well. Write this down. Leadership requires example. Leadership requires example. See, as a coach, as a life coach, as an entrepreneur, you are a leader. You are a leader. Yes, you're in a position of leadership. You are in a position of authority. So you're automatically being held to another standard, whether you holding yourself to that standard or not. You're automatically being held to a certain standard. Too much is given. Come on now. Too much is given, much is required. So you are a leader. You are in a position of leadership as a coach, as an entrepreneur. And this leadership requires example. I tell my children this all the time. I tell them, I said, anything that I tell y'all to do, anything, I'm talking about every little thing. This is how I know God transformed me. I know God changed me. Because I tell them, I said, everything that I tell y'all to do, I told them, I said, what you see me do? What you see me do? They said, we see you doing it too, Mom. That's right. That's right. Everything that I told them, I said, I'm not going to tell you to do anything that I do not do myself. If I don't do it myself, I'm not going to tell you to do it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you to do this and do that and get it. I made them a list. I made them a morning checklist of all the things that they need to have done before they come downstairs in the morning and start on their schoolwork. They got a morning checklist that I posted in the hallway that they know all of these things must be done. And they're basic things, they simple things, but it's to teach them discipline and teach them structure and order and to start their day with a win. So on the list, there's things like make sure your bed is made up. Make sure you thank God for waking you up today and say your affirmations. Make sure you pray. Make sure you brush your teeth. Make sure you wash your face. Make sure you, what else do I have on the list? Make up your bed. I can't remember everything else that I put up there, but it's a whole list that I put on there for them. But everything that I have on the list for them to do is what I naturally do. It's what I do. So, and I sometimes I tell Tater, I said, when you come into my room, and I told all of them this, I said, when you come into my room, if you come in my room at 2 p.m., at 4 p.m., at 12 p.m., and I'm up and I'm out the bed, do you ever come in my room and you see my bed is not made up? That's what I told them. Do you ever come in my room and see that my bed is not? If you come in here and my bed ain't made up, then we can talk. We can talk. So when I come in your room, guess what I'm expecting? I'm expecting to see that bed made up. I'm expecting to see that floor clean. I'm expecting to see, do you see clothes all on my floor when you come in my bedroom? Do you see clothes all over my floor? When you go in my closet, do you see clothes just strolled out everywhere? Or do you see clothes hanging up? Come on now, do you see shoes organized? Leadership requires example. So as a coach, as an entrepreneur, you can't tell your clients, you can't instruct your clients to do nothing that you are not doing yourself. You must be the first partaker of the fruit. And this is how I know that coaching and entrepreneurship and being a business owner is not for everybody, because everybody can't do that. Everybody can't do that. And when you try to do that, when you try to tell somebody else how to do this or how to do that, or live a certain way, live like this and live like that, but behind the scenes, you're not living like that and you're not doing that, you know what it does? It taints what you're doing, and it creates the energy that people feel when they watch your content, when they hear about what you selling or people might not be able to quite put their finger on it, but it's like, I don't want that. I don't want that. Something in your spirit just ain't going to resonate with that. It's not going to click. So what happens is you lose a lot of the people as a coach. I'm telling y'all some real stuff now. as a coach, as an entrepreneur, you lose a lot of people that you had the opportunity to make an impact on these people. You had the opportunity to create a transformation for these people and bring them into your network, bring them into what you do, into your brand, your business. You miss that opportunity when you're not leading by example. Let me tell y'all something. When you see me come on camera and you see me talking, you see me teaching like how I am now, you see me doing videos, that don't make me no leader. That don't make me no entrepreneur. That don't make me no this and that. What people are put up in their mind, like, oh, you this or that. God ain't studying about that. God don't care about what I come on a camera, what I say in a microphone, what I get on a stage and do. Anybody can do that. Anybody can front for 20 minutes. Anybody can front for 30 minutes. But it's the 24 hours. Come on now. It's the other 23 hours. It's the other 21 hours in that day. Are you modeling discipline? Are you modeling leadership? Are you leading by example? Are you living the type of life that your clients want that? When they see that, they say, I want that. I want that transformation. I want that. And I'm not just talking about money and houses and cars and stuff. No, they see your fruit and they say, I want that type of happiness. I want that type of peace. I want that type of glow that he got. I want that type of glow that she got. Come on now. You know where that comes from? That comes from you modeling what you saying. That comes from you living what you're teaching, what you're coaching, what you're selling. You have to model that. You have to embody that. You have to be the physical representation of your brand. You are your billboard. You are your biggest marketing tool. You might not never run no ads. You might not never do none of that stuff. That's fine. Because this is your ad right here. This is your ad right here. And I want you to put this in the comments. Say, I got to pursue me. I got to pursue me. Put it in the comments. Because for so many of you, this is the season that you are in. It's time to lock in on you. It's time to pursue you. Pursue you, as in work on your mindset. Work on cleaning out a lot of these thoughts that you got to rid yourself of, this trauma, these wounds. Get therapy if you need to. Get counseling. Come on now, go talk to somebody. Journal it. Forgive who you need to forgive. Release what you need to release. Then start locking in on your fitness. Let me tell y'all something. The power of a walk. Do you know how transformational a walk is? If you just get up and start with a 10-minute walk every day. If you ain't been walking at all, I tell y'all this all the time. Start with a 10-minute walk. 10 minutes. That's it. But see, this the hack in it. It gonna get you. It gonna get you because you're gonna be saying, well, Toya said I'm gonna do 10. I just gotta do 10 minutes. I just need to do 10 minutes. And that's all I want you to do. Just say I'm gonna do 10 minutes. Put on your shoe, go outside, walk 10 minutes. I guarantee you, it might not happen on the first day, might not happen on the third time or the fifth time, but eventually you gonna start going over on them 10 minutes. Because as you get out there and start walking, your body start releasing them feel-good chemicals. You start feeling good about yourself. You start feeling accomplished. You start feeling, and it might not be a whole feeling change at one time, but little by little, you start to feeling a little better about what you're dealing with and what you're going through. And then you start compounding that over time. 10 minutes eventually transforms into 10,000. From 10 minutes to 10,000 steps a day. Come on now. And then that eventually evolves into you going to the gym or you investing in some weights at home, some dumbbells at home. And now you lifting weights, you building your strength and your endurance. Come on now. What you're doing is you're leading by example. You're leading by example. And I'm telling y'all, the Bible even lets us know that man looks at the outward appearance. I want y'all to write this down. People look at the outward appearance. Now, when we talking about God, God looks at the heart. Okay, this is what I love about our Heavenly Father, baby. He looks at the heart. He goes straight to the heart. But you still on the earth. You still, I know you love the Lord. Come on now. And we know God looks at the heart, but you still on the earth and you still got to deal with these humans. You got to deal with these humans on the earth. So we got to start working on the outward appearance so that you can reach the things that God have for you, and nothing of your fitness is going to hold you back. Because this is what I realized, and I heard one of my mentors speak this as well, that with your calling, with your purpose, God can have amazing things in store for you to do. But this is the thing. It's only going to go as far as your body will take it. It could be written that God has written it into his divine plan that you're going to create this, you're going to create that, you're going to be successful in this, you're going to be successful in that, because he has great things for you. Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans that I have for you, saith the Lord. I have plans to bless you. I have plans to prosper you. I have plans to give you hope and a future. He says, my plans are not to destroy you, but my plans are to bring you to an expected end. Now, God got all these amazing things in store for you, but guess what? If your body ain't healthy enough to get there, if your body break down before it get there, what you think happened to your destiny? What do you think? I feel the power of God. Come on now. What do you think happens to your destiny in the kingdom of God? You'll never get there to see it. You'll never live long enough to see it. You'll never have the quality of life. You'll never have the activity of your limbs to see it. Come on now. We got one heart. We got the activity of our limbs. If God has blessed us to bless you to have that, and you can still move, and you come on now. The Lord say, I need you to be a good steward over this body. I need you to be a good steward over this temple. And especially if you are in business, especially if you're a business owner, you're an entrepreneur, you're a coach. And you know what? I'll go so far to say also, if you work a 9-to-5, if you work a regular job, this goes for anybody, because it's so important that you lock in on your fitness, because you could be missing opportunities in your workspace. Come on now. You could be missing opportunities in your workspace. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Can y'all still hear me okay? I think my lighting. Okay, put a 1 again in the chat, y'all, if you could still hear me okay. I don't know if that was my light. My lighting did something funny. I don't know if it threw something off. Bye, devil, with your ugly self. Let's see. Y'all hang on 1 second. Okay, we still good. We still good. I don't know why my okay. That's weird, but I'm gonna keep going. Carter's Destiny, thank you so much, baby, for your seed. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hey, Tracy, I see you down there. Come on in. Come on in. Chandrika, I see you. Carla, Lovely Grace, come on in. Caress, I see you. Come on in. All my divine ones. Y'all check in, baby. I'm just doing a quick pop-up training with y'all. I'm gonna talk about this more in depth with my coaches that's in my academy. So if you've taken the life coach certification, if you've invested in that at Latoya Okeia Academy, we're going to go more in depth with this topic. But I just wanted to come on to the channel as well and just talk about it a little bit, because it's something that's been on my heart to talk about. Because with leadership, I teach my children this. Yeah, it dimmed out a little bit. I don't know why I did that. But long as y'all can still hear me, okay? I talk to my children about this with leadership. Leadership requires example. So you can't coach somebody into discipline if you don't walk in discipline yourself. So you have to ask yourself, am I walking in discipline for myself? Am I locking in with my fitness? Am I locking in? And even if it's just getting up and walking every day, I recommend walking because it is very low entry. It doesn't, it's very low impact. It don't take a whole lot of planning, a whole lot of structure. All you gotta do is put your shoes on, start walking. You just put your shoes on. Oh, there you go. Okay, I think it came, the lighting came by. You just put your shoes on and start walking. And so you don't have to think about how many reps do I need to do, how many sets do I need to do, progressive overload and pushing to failure and all that stuff. You don't have to be in your head about a whole bunch of stuff like that when you're just walking. Okay, you can start out with just walking and start with intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting has been a game changer for me. And I recommend that when you do the intermittent fasting, do it as unto the Lord. Do it as unto the Lord. Pray and ask the Lord. Say, Lord, because I had to pray and ask the Lord. I said, Lord, I need you to change my taste buds. I said, change my taste buds. Because I love them M&M. You got to talk to the Lord like that. You got to tell him. You got to cast your cares, baby. I said, Lord, I love them M&Ms. I love them little Debbie Devil Square pies, all the little Debbie pies. I take down all the little Debbie pies, baby. I'm like, Lord, I love all them little Debbie pies. I love them M&Ms. I love me some Reese's. I love me some Snickers. I love I love me some chocolate, period. I love all the sweets, all the white powdered donuts, the Hostess powdered donuts, and all of that. You just got to empty it out, baby. Just dump it out to the Lord. Cast your cares on him and say, Lord, take this from me. Take this cup from me. Take these taste buds from me and help me to crave healthy foods. Help me to crave whole foods. Help me to crave foods that fuel my body. Help me to prioritize protein, to eat more protein, to start lifting weights. I had to pray and ask the Lord to give me a desire for that because that was something I dreaded and I didn't want to do. But this is the thing. You're not going to always want to do what needs to be done. This is what discipline is all about. You're not going to be motivated to do the thing that you need to do, but through being disciplined, discipline say we're going to get it done anyway. And see, your clients respect that about you. They're going to respect that about you. And listen, it ain't even in what you say, because they might not even know all the details of how you're sacrificing and fasting and walking and lifting weights. So wherever you are on your fitness journey, your clients may not know all the details of things that you're doing behind the scenes. But you know what? When you start moving differently behind the scenes, it shifts your energy. It changes your energy. You show up different. You don't even know it. You don't even know it. You thinking you just doing content like you always do content. You thinking you just sending emails like you always send emails. You thinking you just doing the thing, just showing up for work or just showing up for your brand or whatever it is you're doing. But see, you ain't even know that by you getting out there walking every day or getting on your walking pad in your house or going to the gym, by you getting on that treadmill, by you lifting them weights, by you drinking more water, by you eating in a calorie deficit, by you portion controlling, it's changing how you show up to the world. You walk in a room different now. You get on a camera different now. It changes your energy. It shifts everything. And people perceive you differently because you're starting to see you differently. You're starting because people are going to see you the way you see yourself. Come on now. So this is why what you do behind closed doors when nobody is watching, this is why it matters so much. Because yeah, ain't nobody watching, ain't nobody there, but you know what you're doing, and God knows what you're doing. And so when you know that you have been doing the hard thing, even when you didn't want to, you've been disciplined, you've been showing up, and it won't be like this every single day. You will have your days, you will have your times. But what I'm saying is your default setting is I'm serious about my fitness. Let your default setting be I prioritize my fitness. I prioritize my health and wellness. Why? Because, and I'm gonna tell you, it's not vain for you to do this, because your purpose, your destiny in the kingdom of God, it is only gonna take you as far as your body will carry it. If your body is not healthy enough to carry you, then your purpose is done. Your purpose can only go as far as your body is gonna take it. So you investing into your body, you taking time to walk, you taking time to go to the gym, you taking time to watch what you putting into this body. This is the real worship. Come on now. Romans 12:1. Present your bodies as a living sacrifice. See, when you do the intermittent fast and you say, Lord, help me to push this plate bite. Help me to say no to this dinner. Help me to say no to this food. Help me to say no to this cake. Help me to say no to these cookies. Come on now. You are the sacrifice. You putting your body on the altar and you saying what I want is the sacrifice. What I want them cheesecake. I want that cheesecake. I want them cookies, but that's going to be the sacrifice, because I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. And listen to me. You will be surprised at how this 10X's, 20X, 30X, 40X, 50X, baby, exceeding and abundant. You'll be surprised at how this blows up your coaching business. You'll be surprised at how this blows up your bank account, how this blows up whatever kind of business that you have. Because your clients are going to start to see, and they're going to start to feel that, oh, she's standing on business. Oh, he's standing on kingdom business, baby. Listen, don't let that man coming down. He's starting to look cut up. He's starting to look real, baby. You starting to see them biceps and see them triceps. And you, listen, muscle has to be earned. That stuff has to be earned. So when you lock in on fitness and you walk in it, listen, it's a silent flex. Somebody put it in the comments, baby. Say it's a silent flex. It's flexing without even saying nothing. You ain't even got to say nothing. And this starts from level 1 all the way up. All the way up. Again, you don't have to look like no action figure and look all, all chiseled and all of that stuff. But you become the healthiest version of you for yourself. And you're going to be surprised, baby. It's a silent flex, especially to people that knew you previously. People that saw you before. People that knew you before, people that saw the you before you locked in on your fitness versus how you showing up now and how you look now, it's a silent flex. You ain't even got to say nothing. And I urge you not to say nothing. You remember I was telling y'all about the silent pivot? When you pivot and you make this shift and you lock in like this, don't even tell nobody. Don't even tell nobody. It's a silent pivot and it's a silent flex. We ain't telling nobody. You ain't opening your mouth and telling nobody. They just gonna look up and see you showing up different. Come on now. They gonna look up and see you showing up different. They gonna look up and see you with a different energy, with different mannerisms, with different. They're just gonna look up and see you, and they're gonna be like, "Wait a minute, you glowing? What you doing? What you been doing?" Come on now. Come on now. So listen to this. You got to lead by example. Fitness is not just about abs and being cut up and being ripped and being chiseled. That's not what fitness is about. It's not about that. Fitness is about showing consistency, sacrifice, and commitment. I'm going to try to write that down. Fitness is not about having a certain type of body or showing abs or none of that stuff, or having muscles and all of that stuff. Yes, that's nice. And if you work your way up to that point, that's great. But that's not what fitness is about. Fitness is about showing consistency, sacrifice, and commitment. And when you become the type of person that you show consistency, sacrifice, and commitment, people naturally subscribe to that. Listen to me. People naturally want to be a part of that. That's why you go to basketball games. That's why you spend all your money to go to the football game, to see the football players play, to see the basketball players play, see baseball players play. Because people naturally subscribe to consistency, sacrifice, and commitment, they respect that because they know that ain't easy. That ain't easy for you to show up like that. That ain't easy for you to look like that. That ain't easy. Come on now. Come on now. So when you become that type of person, you'll see that a lot of things that you used to have to force in your coaching business, that you used to have to force in whatever type of business you have, it'll just start to flow for you. Things will start to flow for you, and things will just begin to align for you. And a lot of the sales that you might have used to try to make or try really hard to get, I'm telling y'all, as you become that type of person, now this is not something that you can fake. This is the hard work. I'm telling you, it's hard work that you're doing behind the scenes when nobody is watching you. This is not about what you're doing on camera. Again, I say what I'm doing right now on this camera means nothing. And a lot of coaches and a lot of people that's on these podcasts and these platforms and stuff, they're not going to tell you that because they want you to think that they this and that because you see them on a camera or you see them on a platform. But I'm telling you that what you see me doing right here and right now means nothing. That ain't nothing, baby. The real stage is when I log off of here. When I get off of here. When I go to that gym later that I don't want to go to, or I go in there in my room and get them dumbbells and get in there in front of my mirror and lift them weights that I don't want to lift. When I go out there on that trail and get them steps in that I don't want to, sometimes I don't want to do. Natasha, thank you so much, baby, for your seed. God's child, welcome to the membership. Come on in. And Carter's Destiny, thank you for your seed too, baby. It's not about what you're doing on stage. I want you to get out of that type of thinking as a coach, as an entrepreneur, because a lot of people, you may see people that you see a coach that look like they have sold out events and they doing this and doing that. And you're like, wow, I want to get into coaching, or I want to be a business owner. I want to be able to do this. It ain't got nothing to do with what you're doing on that stage. The only reason there is a stage that you can come, I'm telling y'all from what I've seen in my life and my brand, the only reason that there is a stage for me to even go and step on, or there's a platform for me to even come and speak on that people will listen to what I'm having to say, is because of what I've been doing off the camera. It's because of who I have become outside of the content. Outside, it's who you become. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's in who you become. I became a leader. I became the type of person that led by example, to where I will not come on and tell you to do anything that I'm not doing myself. If I'm telling you to do it, I'm gonna be right. You can look me up any time of day and you're gonna see me doing it. You're gonna see me doing it. Just like I said to my children, you're gonna see me doing it. Anything that I say to you, you're gonna see me model it. This is what Jesus did. Come on now. This is what Jesus did. A leader, this is what a good leader does. A leader don't just sit by and pass out orders and pass out assignments and just send people off to go do this and go do that. But a leader, you're going to look up and a leader going to be modeling that thing. A leader going to be giving you an example of what this looks like when it's walked out. That's what you are called to be in your coaching business and as an entrepreneur. Because clients don't follow what you say. I want y'all to write that down. Clients don't follow what you say. They follow what you model. They don't follow what you say. Y'all know that old saying with the parents. You do what I said. Don't do what I do. Do what I said. No, them children gonna do what you do. They gonna do what they see you do. So you have to become that type of person inwardly, and you model that for your community. You model that for your audience. Clients follow what you model, not just what you say. Now, what you say matters, but not as much as what you do. That's what hold the weight. Somebody put it in the comments, say what that heart do. What that heart do, baby. Clients follow what you model, not just what you say. So another reason why, as a coach, you must lock in on fitness, why as an entrepreneur, you must lock in on fitness, is because energy is everything. Energy is everything. When I come on camera, have y'all ever seen me do a class, do content, have you ever seen me sluggish? Have you ever seen me leaning over? Have you ever seen me lounging? Have you ever seen me just talking like I'm just barely making it? Ooh, child. I'm just barely making it. I'm just barely getting by, but glory be to God. God is good. You just Energy is everything. Listen, coaching, if you're gonna be a coach, you're gonna be a business owner, you're gonna be an entrepreneur. Listen, it requires stamina, it requires mental clarity and presence. You got to be present. And I'm telling you, for a lot of you, this is gonna be, you're gonna be able to fill in the blanks and get some answers as to why you haven't been attracting clients or why you haven't been getting the business that you want to get. It could be some of these things that I'm telling you right here, right now, because your energy is everything. It is everything. How you show up. And this is because I have locked in on fitness. This is because if I'm just putting whatever I want to put in my body, don't you know what you eat is going to determine how you feel, how you show up. Come on now. If I was still eating king size M&Ms every night, taking down whole boxes of devil square pies every day, if I was still eating a box of ice cream every night, and you think my energy would be what it is? You think I would be showing up the way I'm showing? Eventually the body is going to break down and the body is going to get tired. I'm telling y'all some real stuff, because this is something that has plagued my bloodline, my family members: obesity, heart disease, strokes, all kind of with limbs being amputated, all kind of sicknesses and diseases that it stems back to. We did not have a history of knowing anything about fitness, thinking that we can just put whatever we want to put in our bodies. We can eat however we want to eat, how much we want to eat, whatever time we want to eat, and however many portion sizes. We ain't even looking at no portion size. We don't even know nothing about no serving size. We ain't reading no labels. We drinking the Kool-Aid with all the sugar in it. We eating all the fried chicken. We don't, come on now. And how long do you think that your body gonna be able to hold up and get you to your destiny when the body's saying, I'm tired? The body craving some protein. The body craving the muscles craving some resistance. The muscle like, give me a reason to grow. Give me a reason to stick around. Come on now. Because the older we get, where my ladies at and my men, but especially my ladies listen, I'm pushing 40. Auntie pushing 40. Look, some of us, you pushing 50, pushing 60. Listen, in your 30s, as you age and you get older, your body naturally starts to lose muscle just by default. If you're not doing anything, it's just like with them weeds out there on that ground. If you do nothing, weeds will grow. Weeds will grow. But in order for you to have a beautiful yard, in order for you to have a beautiful garden, it takes intention. It takes intention. It takes you paying attention, and it takes you being intentional. But if you do nothing, weeds will still grow. And that's the way it is with our bodies. If you just keep doing the same habits, weeds are going to start to grow. Come on now. And then the things that you used to, the things in your body that used to come so easily for you, you see that the older you get, it start getting harder, don't it? It start getting a little bit harder to get up out that chair. You don't jump up as fast as you used to. It start to get a little bit harder to get up and down them stairs. You ain't moving as swift as you used to move. So that's because if you do nothing, weeds will grow. Come on now. It takes intention to be healthy. It takes intention to be disciplined. It takes intention to lock in on fitness. And what this does is, when you do this, God say, ooh, the Holy Spirit say, ooh, I got a fresh vessel I can stretch out in. I have a vibrant, energetic vessel that I can stretch out in. Now you can deliver the message in another way. You can do the content in another way. You can do whatever it is in your business, in your coaching business, your brand, whatever you do. You able to show up with fresh energy. You able to last longer. You able to endure. You ain't talking about you tired all the time and you hungry and you ready to go do this and do that. Come on now. Energy is everything. So when your body is sluggish, your spirit and your delivery will be sluggish too. Ooh, baby, come on. This thing go deep. We got to lock in. Somebody put it in the comments. Say, I got to lock in. You got to lock in on your fitness. This ain't about no aesthetics. This ain't about being aesthetically pleasing. This ain't about looking a certain way. This ain't about vanity. This is about purpose, baby. Because when your body is sluggish, your spirit and your delivery will be too. Now the Holy Spirit is crippled. He can't stretch out in you the way he want to because he don't have a healthy body. There's not a healthy body that in there that he can stretch out in. Because we're not stewarding the vessel correctly. We eating fried chicken every day. Come on now. We going and listen. I come from a family where we love that. My auntie loves some Popeyes, baby. She don't care what she had going on. She said, bring me some of that Popeye chicken. Bring me some, cause where she lived that they ain't have Popeyes. But she know we had a Popeyes over here. So anytime I was coming over that way, she said, she called me Gutney. She said, Gutney, bring me some of that Popeye chicken. Come on now. But the Lord say now is the time for you to get the knowledge and break these generational patterns, break these generational curses. Glory be to God. And it's time to lock in, because locking in on fitness, listen to this, locking in on fitness fuels your energy so you can pour into others without running on empty. So when you lock in on your fitness, you know what you're doing? You're filling up your gas tank. We about to go, but I want y'all to catch this. When you get out there and you start walking, and listen, as your coach, I ain't even telling you to do all this stuff. These folks, listen, these folks have you jumping high and ducking low, baby. I ain't even telling you to do. I ain't even telling you to do all that. You know what I'm telling you to do is walk. Because my mindset with it is walking for me has been the foundation of fitness. Walking is the foundation of fitness. And what I mean by that is when I started just walking, that was just the bottom. That walking is the floor. It is the foundation. I started building upon walking, but it started with a walk. And from that walk, I moved to getting a stepper, and I started doing the stepper. Then I started adding the weighted vest. I added weighted vests to my walks. I add wrist weights to my walk. I add ankle weights to my walk. Then eventually, as I kept walking and I kept fasting and I seen the weight going down, that started to build even more confidence and even more energy in me. I said, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to stop running away from the gym. I'm going to stop being scared of the gym, and I'm going to go up in there in the gym. I'm going to pick up these weights. I'm going to get on these machines. Come on now. But it started with a walk. Some of you may not be at that point where you can walk in a gym right now and know your left from your right. The gym can be very intimidating, especially if that's not something that you used to and you didn't come from a family of people that did that, like how I was. So what I had to do was go to a local park and just start walking. And you will be surprised, baby. Ooh, you will be surprised at the transformation that you get from something that didn't even cost you no money. And you'll be surprised at the value that it adds to your coaching business. Because a lot of the videos that y'all watch from me, a lot of the sermons, a lot of the teachings, a lot of the trainings, a lot of the courses, they came from when I was on my walk. The creativity that flows from you walking, the mental clarity that comes from you walking. It's like somebody opened up the floodgates, baby, and all kind of ideas start pouring into you, and you start getting downloads, and you start getting inspiration to do this and start this and create that. And then before you know it, you done created a whole empire. You done created a whole brand, or you've taken your current brand to the next level, all from you walking. All from you walking. So locking in on fitness is like going to the gas station, fueling up your tank, putting your tank on full. That's what you're doing. You telling God, when you lock in on your fitness, you telling God, you are demonstrating. You're not just telling him, but you're demonstrating to God that I got a full tank. I'm going to make sure my tank full, Lord. So you can come in and do whatever you want to do. We can ride till the wheels fall off. I told the Lord, if you send me from here to China, if you send me to Iceland, if you send me to Alaska, I'll be out there preaching in the igloos. I'll be, for as long as he have me here, I said, I'm going to make sure this vessel is ready. So when the Lord called me, I can say, yes, sir, Lord. What you want me to do? Where you want me to go? And then I can do it with a smile on my face. I can do it with energy. I can do it upbeat. I ain't got to be talking about how tired I'm is and I need to go take a nap and I need to go. I can do it with energy. Come on now. Come on now, because the Lord pulled me out of the trenches. See, when you done been through hell and bite and you done been in the gutter and the Lord came and got you and snatched you out of the pit and gave you a new life, gave you a new transformation, created in you a clean heart, baby, and he gave you a new identity, you will be just like how I am. You'll say, Lord, listen, I don't want nothing holding me up. I don't want nothing hindering me. I don't want nothing stopping me. And I ain't going to let nothing separate me from the love of God, which is in Christ Jesus. That's how you got to look at this thing. So I'm not even going to let my own cravings and my own taste buds and my own generational curses from my bloodline and things that were passed down to me. I ain't even going to let that stop me. Bye, devil, with your ugly self. And that's what you got to make up your mind, that this thing is bigger. It goes beyond just a business and a brand, but this is about purpose, baby. This is about the will of God being done in your life. This is why you got to lock in on your fitness. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Did this help y'all today, baby? Did this help y'all today? I wanted to do this pop-up. This was a pop-up training. This was a pop-up class. And I was just going to share with y'all a little bit on why, as coaches and entrepreneurs, we have to lock in on our fitness. We cannot be passive. We cannot just sit by and just be passive and be nonchalant about our bodies and our fitness and say, well, this is good enough. You have the Spirit of God in you. You have the Spirit in you that rose Christ from the dead. Surely this Spirit can raise you up out of whatever you've been in. Come on now. And this is also our testament to God. And this is also our testament to everybody else, for them to see the light of Christ that is in us and to see the will of God walked out in our lives, that we are not just talking heads that's talking about the glory of God, that's talking about how good God is, but we are the Joshua generation. Come on now. We are the people that's going to get up and that's going to walk this thing out. And because we know this about the world, that people look at the outward appearance, then us as kingdom believers, come on now, we have to make that commitment that we're going to lock in on our fitness. We're not going to let nothing separate us. Even poor eating choices, bad eating habits, we're not going to let that separate us from the love of God and separate us from our purpose. Glory be to God. All right. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Make sure, like I said, with Level Up with Latoya YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe to that channel, because this replay is going to be over on that channel. So make sure you subscribe. Also, if you haven't gotten your ticket for Houston, if you want to join us, make sure you go ahead and lock in your ticket for the Divine One seminar in Houston, Texas, because I will be coming to Houston next month, October 25th, 2025. So if you are called to be there, baby, you feel led to be there, I want y'all to slide on up in that thing, baby. Come on in so we can get together and meet live and in person. And in that seminar, we're giving you in-person coaching and mentoring to help you level up personally, physically, spiritually, and professionally. Okay, it's Level Up with Latoya in person, baby. So y'all come on in. And also too, let me get a little water. Hold on one sec. I appreciate y'all so much. I love y'all. And just think about that with that water right here in this cup. That's a transformation moment. Because I used to have me some soda, baby. I had me some Cokes and some Dr. Peppers and stuff. I was drinking 3 and 4 and 5 Cokes and Dr. Peppers a day. So just the fact that I got some water, in a cup, sometimes you just got to start with getting water, just drinking more water. Like, commit to doing at least one thing that's going to move you closer to being a healthier version of you. And before we go, I want you to put it in the comments. Put it in the comments below. What is one thing that you're going to commit to doing when you leave off this training today? You leave off this live today. Tell us one thing in the comments that you're going to commit to doing. What's one action you going to take to help you level up in your fitness, to help you prioritize fitness? What is it going to be? Are you going to drink more water? Are you going to start walking? You're going to start walking 10 minutes a day. You're going to add another 5,000 steps to your step goal, 2,000 steps to your step goal. You're going to start going to the gym. You're going to invest in a gym membership. You're going to start going to a trail and start walking. What are you going to do to help you level up in your fitness and lock in? Okay, Selena and Serenity Life said walking. Okay. What y'all going to do? Put it in the comments. What you gonna do to lock in on your fitness? Okay, Ashley said healthier food choices. Okay. Because that's how it starts. It starts with one thing at a time. When I first started, I started with cutting out sodas. And I said I'm gonna drink more water. And I'm telling y'all, when you pivot, don't tell nobody now. Don't listen, don't even tell nobody, because you be excited about your new journey and stuff, and you want to go share it with people and tell people. And this just how the world is, baby. Most time, them folks ain't gonna change. They ain't gonna change. And what you doing is not you. More than likely, what you're doing, but the fact that they know you and they see what you're doing, it's not gonna motivate them. More than likely, it's not gonna motivate them, and they're gonna be set in their ways, and they're gonna keep doing the same thing. And then if you're not careful, they'll detour you and knock you off of your goal. So when you make this pivot, don't even say nothing. When you get on a fitness journey, you can't even tell people. Don't even tell people, because this is the way of the world, and this is how it's a crabs in a barrel mentality. The moment you make a decision that you're going to start eating healthier, that you're going to start drinking more water, that you're going to start locking in on your fitness, you automatically become the enemy, because it's like, well, who you think you is? Oh, well, they don't, she don't drink with us no more. Or he don't eat with us no more. Or he don't, so don't even say nothing. Just be quiet. Hit that silent pivot and don't even say nothing. And then just let your results speak for you. Cause I'm telling you, when they see them results, people respect results. When they see you show up different, they see you come to the event and you look different. They see you, oh, wait a minute. Come on now. Then what you say gonna hit different, because you have the results to prove it. So don't even say nothing. Don't even share nothing. Just start showing up differently. And you owe nobody an explanation. Okay. You don't have to give anybody an explanation on why you ain't eating such and such, or why you not participating. So you don't owe people full out explanations and stuff. As long as you and God know what you're doing. Now you married, that's different. You in a covenant, you in a marriage, you got to handle that differently, but y'all understand what I'm saying. Okay, 10,000 steps a day. Okay, eat more healthy, more consistent in water drinking, gym and chicken and rice, no more donuts. Trey said a gym, baby, chicken and rice, no more donuts. You know, I love me some chicken and rice. Now, chicken and rice ain't bad. That ain't bad. All for Jesus. Welcome to the membership. Come on in. Come on in. Especially if you hitting that gym, you hitting them weights, that chicken and rice that's what you need, give you that energy. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Gym 3 times a week, 10,000 steps, eat more healthy. So, and be careful, don't bite off more than you can chew. Go small with this. Small, consistent steps are always going to win over taking huge leaps and being super intense and going really, really hard. It's hard to sustain that. So that's why I always recommend people just start out walking. Just start out walking and just lock in with that and be consistent with that and build on that. Don't ever try to bite off more than you can chew and jump off the porch running, going straight into it, because you could injure yourself. You could hurt yourself really bad. Always make sure you consult with your doctor or medical professional when you about to try a new fitness routine or you about to incorporate fasting or anything like that, make sure you talk to your doctor or healthcare professional to make sure that that is appropriate for your body and your health. Because like I said, when you lock in with this fitness, it has to be something that works for you. Your results are going to be for you. They're not for nobody else or how nobody else look or nobody else's beauty standard. This is about you being the healthiest version of you, of you. So I love y'all. I love y'all so, so much. So I'll check in with y'all later, baby. I'm looking to see everybody that's coming to Houston. I'm excited about Houston. If you have any questions at all about Houston, the seminar, or about any of our trainings or courses or certification, you can send me an email to support@IamLatoyaOkeia.com. Okay. I love y'all so much, baby. I'll check in with y'all later.